So literally 2 back-to-back losses of $100. I basically just said, here you go, market, here's $100. And then I reached in my pocket one more time. Then I said, here you go. So I just got tapped out 3 times in a row, guys. 2 type of entries I like to look for. One is enter right away at pullback. Worst case scenario, keeps dipping at your stop loss. Or the key is to stay in the game for the next day. Like, you don't want to revenge trade. You don't want to try to force a trade just because you took a loss. Or I think about what happens worst case scenario if it goes south on me. So you cannot control whether it's going to win. You can only control your risk. You can only control how much you're willing to lose. Good morning, my future fellow millionaires and my day traders. Welcome back to another live trading session. Now, guys, I am down currently 198, 2 trades on my 3rd trade here, and let's talk about it. 4 minutes till the New York City session market opens. So as you can tell, of course, yes, I did trade the Asia market. But guys, sorry, I just took a nap, so I'm geeked. But with that being said, let me show you guys my orders as well as the 2 trades I just previously took in to show you guys that I'm not capping. Took two $99.50 losses twice back to back, trying to take the same exact trade setup, literally. So we're gonna go over my orders here in one moment, but I want to show you guys that I try to take this trend line breakout to the upside, try to capture the pullback, dip, retest entry, and guys, that motherfucker just kept dipping. And so guess what? Of course, not only did I try to capture the dip at this general area of the trend line, but then it even dipped to this support area after it stopped me out. And I was like, you know what? Let me give it another go. So literally 2 back-to-back losses of $100. I basically just said, here you go, market, here's $100. And then I reached in my pocket one more time. Then I said, here you go, here market, here's another $100. And here we are again. 3rd trade in the entry. Reason why we entered on this time is because, check it out. Let's just break it down. 1st trade entry. Reason why. Pulled back to this general area, try to capture the retest. Ended up immediately pushing all the way down the stop loss. Boo-hoo. Is what it is. Then it hits this general area of support, which all I did was grab this wick here, grab these wicks here, and extend it out for a quick range of support. And that is where we have our nice support area. So then what did I do? I tried to enter in one more time. Got freaking clapped. Again, immediately pushes all the way down the stop loss, which my stop loss is around here. And then what did it end up doing? I ended up waking up this morning around like 5:30, 4 a.m., something like that. Then it ended up, showing some nice bounce. And now here we are, guys. Even on the 1 hour, I think, let me check it. Yeah, it looks pretty strong. Looks pretty strong on the 1 hour, even 4 hour. And then let's go over my orders. So as you guys can literally see here, just continuing on from yesterday, yesterday's orders, 98.50 twice. I probably should set that here for the same stop so it doesn't go over 300. But 98.50 twice is what I have and what I've been taking. So 2 trades back. As you guys can see, I took my 1st trade yesterday at 6:08 p.m., held it for over 30 minutes, sold it for a loss. And then the next trade, 8:30 p.m., held it for over like 5 hours, ended up selling me at like 1 a.m. for a loss. And then here we are in our last trade, guys. So that's just the transparency. I want to show you guys what it's like. We're still going to get paid. We are still going to take this account to fund because, guys, guess what? There's no way we're not. All using just risk reward. So today might not be the day where we take a win. Today might be the day where I take this 3rd loss and I just hit stop, or I hit lockout and I just move on, wait for tomorrow for a little bit better action. I don't want to try to force any of this stuff or where we're at. Don't get me wrong. Some people might be like, hey, this is a good breakout. This is a good opportunity, but I already took as much as I could. And so maybe I'll just wait for a price to give me a little bit of a different direction tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So there it goes. Market just opened. Let's see what it does. And here I am in my last trade. And guys, with that being said, we're just gonna let it do its thing. And maybe I'll even let this screen ride for the rest, and we'll just watch it off here. While that's happening, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I want to drink my coffee and do a whole bunch of other things I gotta do this morning. So I just got tapped out 3 times in a row, guys, of straight losses back to back. And I'm not even tripping, but I do want to show you guys my orders so you guys can actually see the entries here. And probably we'll even stop out on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, you guys can see, again, I try to slap this entry for the retest. Did not end up working. Try to enter on the bounce here. Did not end up, or on the support here. Did not end up working. And I try to enter here. Did not end up working. So guys, we are clapped. We are smoked. And guess what we're going to do? Boop, boop, boop. Hit lockout all day. So there we are. We're on the lockout, and we ain't going to trade for the rest of the day. This is where we essentially spotted out the bounce, caught the breakout here and then pulled back here. You know, potentially there's another bounce here, but I do not want to force it. I already tried to take it 3 times, and we're not going to try to take it a 4th time. So we're going to let it do its thing. We're going to wait for market to show us, you know, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow it'll be below here. Maybe we take short. Maybe tomorrow it'll be back above here. We can go long. Either way, move on for tomorrow. So here's that bounce that I'm talking about. It's actually bouncing on the 4-hour too as well. And this is the type of trades that I should and would and could and need to be looking for. And this is the type of stuff that I'm trying to teach on what we need to be waiting for. But man, I try to catch a lot in Asia. But nothing wrong with that at all. And here we are bouncing, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I like to look for as well. There's 2 type of entries you can do. You can drop down to even lower time frames. 2 type of entries I like to look for. One is enter right away at pullback instantly. Worst case scenario, keeps dipping at your stop loss, and that is what it is. But the only issue is you might have a different entry. It might be way up here or wait for candle to create some type of confirmation, like close here. The confirmations might form. It might already create the support, and then you might take off with value. Nothing wrong with that. And don't chase nothing like this. Don't get too hyped up in none of that. And now when you go to the higher time frames, back to the 4-hour, you can see it is bouncing, guys. It's going to slap green. Man. As much as people tend to beat themselves up for these kind of things when they miss out on this kind of opportunities, again, guys, just move on. Nothing wrong with it. I'm in lockout mode. And as you guys can see here, literally 3 trades back to back being equal lows of equal amounts of $99 practically. Now, one thing that I just said in the Discord is this, guys. The key is to stay in the game for the next day. Like, you don't want to revenge trade. You don't want to try to force a trade just because you took a loss or something's not working out or you're kind of, you know, that's what it is. So I just took 3 L's back to back. Mind you, it is so calculated. Losses don't even affect me no more 1 bit because of this. I already know exactly how much I'm going to lose every single time I take a trade. And every single time I take a trade, I don't only think about the wins. I think about what happens worst case scenario if it goes south on me. You cannot control whether it's going to win. You can only control your risk. You can only control how much you're willing to lose. You don't know if it's going to hit price target. Nobody knows. But what you can do is at least adjust your stop losses. So of course, I already know if I take 3 L's back to back, guys, that's going to be about $300. If I take 2 losses back to back, that's going to be $200. Think about it. Out of 5 trades that you take that are your type of trade styles or your type of trade setups, if you take 3 L's back to back, how much would you be down based off of your trade style, based off your trade setup? If you don't have that in mind already, you need to have one in mind, which is why I'm willing to take these 3 losses and just move on. Don't want to force any trades. I already knew it would at least eat up almost all my gains from yesterday. Almost. We made $400 yesterday. We're up. Lost $300 today, but still on the week, we are just at $600. So it is not bad at all. And I just want you guys to understand and know what it's like to lose too. Because guess what? I lose too. You don't always win and you're going to lose. It's just how much are you willing to lose? So now with all that being said, guys, we're about to just edit videos. We got a whole bunch of videos to edit as well as we'll even pre-do this one now. So catch you guys on tomorrow's vlog.